Well, good morning, everybody. I guess it could be morning for you. It's morning for me. I don't know, but I just want to kind of touch base, go over a couple items, about the midterm exam, and then let's look forward to what's in front of us as you move into the last 2.5 weeks of the course. It's almost here. First, I want to congratulate the class as a whole for a very good performance on the midterm. The class average was about 75, which to me is very good. Oftentimes, I have very poor performance on these exams. So you have heeded my warnings, I think, heeded my, I don't know, instructions, followed my directions, and you've put the work in to be successful. Now, 5 or 6, 7 of you, somewhere in there, need to improve a little bit more to be able to pass this class. So just keep in mind that you have to have a passing average on the midterm and final to even be eligible to pass the course. Doesn't matter what your average is on everything else. So that's why your homework, quizzes, although important grade-wise, they're not as important as the test. So that's why I encourage you to continue to work independently as much as possible. Get specific help when needed, but do not have someone sit there and do your work for you. It happens, I know. Believe me, I know. So keep doing what you're doing. For those of y'all that are kind of falling below the pass line on the midterm, you need to take your exam, as I probably told you on the review after I sent you the email. Print it. Look at the correct answer versus what you had. Try to figure out what's going on. Go get someone to show you maybe where you're making your mistakes, and troubleshoot. Okay, that's what math is all about. That's why you take math. You learn how to problem solve, how to analyze, how to troubleshoot, how to organize, how to plan. So many things that you learn from what you're doing, you don't even know you're learning it. Okay, so that's my suggestions to you as we move forward. So again, it was really a good exam. I was very pleased, and I'm hoping we keep it up. Okay, don't think you've got it made now. I've seen so many students kind of halfway go into it after the midterm, and then they don't get credit for the course. So the final exam covers everything, so it's going to be a little harder. So you've got to stay dedicated. All right, so as we move forward, now you've got chapters 5 and 6. You're thinking, hey, only 2 chapters. Well, it's only 2 chapters, but they are difficult. Chapter 5 is covering the rules of exponents. So you've got rules of exponents for where if you multiply 2 numbers together, what do you do with the exponents? If you divide 2 numbers with the same base. Now, don't forget, you have to have the same base. You subtract the exponents. If I raise a x to the second to the 3rd power, I multiply the exponents. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Okay, so there are several rules, and it's easy to get confused. We also have negative exponents. So negative exponents can be very confusing. So, you've got to practice that skill so you get better at it. All right, that's chapter 5. You're also going to go over adding and subtracting polynomials, multiplying polynomials, a lot of stuff. Then we get into chapter 6, which is factoring. It's kind of the other F word. Fractions and factoring are the 2 F words in math. So, I will again be sending out videos like I did before the final. If you have questions, ask me, but factoring is a skill you need as you move forward. If you're planning on taking intermediate algebra and college algebra, you've got to know how to factor. Okay? Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Okay, that's usually what happens when students, I think in my opinion anyway, have trouble with some of these topics. It's a matter of overthinking, overcomplicating. So just try to follow the process and practice it. But they are 2 topics that can give trouble. Okay, so again, keep up with your work. Prepare yourself for the final. Make sure you give yourself plenty of time to practice for the final. And if you have questions, email me the question that you're working on. So most of you all, I think, are watching my videos. The ones that aren't even going to hear me say this because they're not watching my videos. Because I get questions that I've just covered on a video I've sent out. So so when you send me something and I'm thinking, man, I just sent that out 2 days ago on a video, it's telling me you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So watch the videos, dedicate yourself, and pace yourself. Okay. So again, congratulations to all y'all that did well in the midterm, and keep up the good work. And again, contact me if you have any trouble with anything. Take care.